Vail is beautiful. It's known for its awesome wildlife. I would definitely encourage getting up to the mountain, seeing the whole valley. Out of our Nature Discovery Center, we run a couple nature hikes a day. Getting to know the area a little bit gives you a sense of knowledge when you're hiking around and exploring by yourselves. Our naturalists there are specialized. They can tell you about the wildflowers, give you a bunch of history of the area.
Looking off into the distance there, we're looking into the Holy Cross Wilderness. 122,000 acres designated by Congress. Hiking with Walking Mountain Science Center, we take over 50 guided tours out throughout the summer, over 30 different locations, and it gives people a chance to get away from the village, get a little bit out on the mountains. Here we got a couple different types of our paintbrush. We operate out of the Vail Nature Center, and what we're prepared to do is pick you up in the village, and then what we do is we whisk you away to trailheads all over the Vail area. So we're here looking at, behind us is the Gore Range. We've got the Eagle's Nest Wilderness, we've got Holy Cross Wilderness right here.
I've had so many people on top of Vail Mountain on some of my nature hikes that are curious, once they've gotten their feet wet, to see a little bit more of Vail. And so at this point, I would really encourage them to check out our half-day and full-day backcountry hikes. You can even take a couple great hikes right around the Vail Nature Center. We have guided wildflower and bird hikes.
Hiking with Walking Mountain Science Center, you can learn all different types of things, from the medicinal and edible plants that we're seeing on the side of the trail to the wildlife that lives here. Sometimes we see moose, we regularly see deer, we even sometimes see porcupine high up in the trees. So almost all porcupines, there's evidence of them having broken collarbones. Guess why? They're falling out of trees. Exactly. Terrible, terrible climbers. So they'll fall out of trees. We know you know how to put one foot in front of the other, but we're the environmental education specialists. We want to introduce you to all the things that are going on that you might not necessarily see, that you might not necessarily notice. So whether it's the blooming flowers, whether it's the glacial geology that we're witnessing on the trails, that's what we're here to do. We're here to bring you that kind of behind the scenes, what's actually going on out there. One of the questions we hear most frequently is regarding wildflowers. We can show you what's blooming, when and where, and because our hikes take place at different elevations and in different locations, we can follow the blooms all season long. There's some nectar, and there's actually the flower, so that's where the hummingbird's going to be sticking its beak.
While on these hikes, it's awesome to remind people that this is their National Forest Service land. And when leading the hikes, when you get to see those interactions and making the connections between nature and their appreciation for it, it's incredible.
After hiking up to 13,000 feet and summiting a true 13er, there's nothing more rewarding than seeing the Gore Range in the background and seeing the alpine lakes and vistas that this area has all over the place.